He disappeared in 1941.
If you're a Nazi, why did you escape the war?
Time should never be messed with. Crimson doesn't get that. I'm not here to stop what's going to happen. I want to ensure it.
Axel Quintin is the creator of the Grid mainframe.
Welcome back to England, Harriet Jackson.
Hello, Harriet?
It's the new operating system. It's updating already.
We must go to Quintin Technologies HQ. We've got to stop them.
Thank you for coming.
It's not like I have much of a choice. What's the meaning of this?
I have a few questions for you. Silent type, are we? Drop the act. I know you are from the future. Tell me everything you know about where you came from.
Why is this important? What's your plan? The operating system is now live.
That was not the question.
Your creation's being very quiet.
This is an interrogation, Mr. Crimson.
You're a fool if you think you can control it.
Silence! If you do not tell me about the future, then we will activate the bioweapon now.
Refrain from telling the prisoner any details.
Mainframe, how are the updates regarding the health app?
How do you hope to hit half the world's population? Only 1 billion are online.
We have sent out hundreds of thousands of free laptops and computers to third world countries. We supply to the needy and they will comply.
And so what do people get out of it other than a computer?
They will get free aid. Well, those who survive anyway.
You're sick.
They all said that about poor Adolf at first, even though he was a fool. He didn't entirely understand how to manipulate the public. He was far too outspoken, a politician.
So that's why you came here, to escape the war.
I am better. I've always known it. War will not be needed for my revolution.
The Nazis are gone, Quintin. How do you think you're going to persuade anybody?
Persuasion will not be required. You say that the Nazis don't exist, but you do not know that for sure. There are still people out there who believe, branded as neo-Nazis in today's society. They will be brought into the fold.
You ready?
Ready as I'll ever be. Are you sure about this?
There's only one way to end it.
Why is this place deserted?
Everyone's out getting the new operating system. Prime time to break in. Your generation are far too attached to their technology,
Your generation was dictated by it.
and there's a reason not to glorify them. Come on.
I assume they film their press event here.
Most likely. This one's just finished updating.
Well, what can we do?
Give me time. I'll figure out something.
Aaron, where are you? The operating system is online.
I know. Listen, were you able to get any information on the thing?
Yes, I did, but what if we're being listened to?
Even if we were, it doesn't matter. I've got Robert with me. You know, the one from the hologram?
What? How did you find him?
He found me. Now, explain it quickly.
I noticed on our health app that you can't say no to it. They ask you for your blood type, GP, and previous illnesses. If they were going to wipe out half of us, why not do it via blood type?
Crap. I've got to go. Get into town if you can.
Will do.
What is it?
There's a health application on the operating system, blood types, etc.
Damn.
We think it might be their plan to use the blood types to create some sort of virus.
Bioweapon.
Agreed.
We better get to work.
Tell me what I need to know.
I'm not saying anything.
It'll be all over soon. So tell me now.
Isn't it obvious? Thorncorp take over the world.
That's not an answer, that is a statement.
I answered your question.
I want details. What did Thorncorp do that made them rise to power?
How should I know? The history textbooks of my day were biased nonsense.
so you don't understand what happens.
Why does it matter?
Noah Crimson is right. These details are not necessary.
I would prefer to know the future Crimson experienced.
Explain its relevance.
I want to know if my ideals existed in the future, how sure my plan must have been.
They don't. There's no trace of Nazism in 2951, and neither was there a government.
Don't lie to me.
I'm not. There was one massive city across the whole of the south of England where London used to be. It's called the capital.
Ah! Well, I suppose a congratulations is in order. Thank you for wiping out that world of existence, Crimson. You've done me a favour.
Look, I know I'm your prisoner or hostage or whatever, but what makes you think I'm going to accept you over Hitler?
I am better in every way. I am driven. Hitler lost the battle, and from what history tells me, he ended his own life because he couldn't face his own actions. He was a coward.
You hate your own leader that much?
He was never my leader, but nonetheless I followed him. That's why I commissioned the Grid mainframe program, to hatch a plan spanning over 2 centuries to the ultimate victory.
You haven't won yet.
Don't be so sure of that.
Cease communication. I've sent out an automated speech regarding the availability of the new operating system.
Excellent.
That's not good. Wait,
You are intruders.
that's the Grid mainframe.
Oh my god.
Remain here until an officer can arrest you.
But that's gonna happen. Let's get moving.
What about the building?
I've got an idea.
Which is?
A bomb, you might say.
Well, how are we going to get out of the blast radius in time?
Not we, Aaron. You. You're gonna get out of here and I'm gonna hold off the guards.
I'm not leaving you here.
Shut it and get out. I'll sort this. Go!
An EMP device has been detonated at the headquarters.
What are your friends doing?
I have no idea.
What's the damage?
The transmitter for the bioweapon has been taken out. It can be repaired.
How long?
3 hours.
Fine. What if we use this as a power source?
No, you can't!
No!
That was incredibly foolish.
Shut up!
Noah, they found me. They're broadcasting my face on the news channels and I can't get out of the country quick enough.
Calm down, Harriet. I'm in Chad Thames. It's really quiet here. You can come hide here if you like. I need to finally stop them. I'll be back to find you.
Okay. As long as you're sure.
I am.
Hello?
Jason, it's Noah.
Noah, you got away.
I know what they have. It's a bioweapon.
Yeah, I figured that out when I got the grid update.
Right, so what about Aaron?
He met up with Robert. They took down the main headquarters.
Robert?
Yeah, I don't really know the story either.
Right, have you heard from him? Aaron, I mean.
Noah?
Yep.
How did you escape?
Look, that's a long story. Where are you?
I just got back home.
Perfect. I've been via the telecoms tower on my way back. I've got the data I need to stop the operating system.
That's brilliant. I'll set everything up. You get back here when you can.
Will do. You okay?
I'm fine.
Robert?
Do you have the data?
I have. So do you.
Excellent. I have an idea of how we can corrupt the health application that the grid mainframe uses as a basis for the bioweapon.
Go on.
Well, by giving it false details, the bioweapon won't be able to start up, and as we already mentioned, it will overheat and exhaust the grid mainframe.
That job would be impossible. Not even Leo could do that.
But by blowing up the Quintin Technologies headquarters, the app is now vulnerable to attack. For now. I can hack it.
Then hurry up.
What does this mean?
This is Crimson's doing. This does not affect the overall progress made. Over 3 billion people have submitted data into the health app, including their blood type.
What's going on?
Aaron is going to full access to the health application. He's going to overload it.
That's brilliant. How'd you manage that?
Well, I was able to reset my computer to the previous operating system, which wasn't owned by Quintin Technologies. And that should be it.
How will we know?
Well, look here.
Are we ready?
Activating in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What's happened?
It's powered down.
The grid mainframe. Is it dead? Well done, both of you.
It's no problem. It's my pleasure.
Due to the issues that CEO of Quintin Tech, Axel Quintin, spoke of only a few days ago, it still remains unclear as to whether Grid will be up and operational.
Yeah, right. Hey, you alright?
Do you have any data on the portals? You know, the ones that Jason used to get here?
I don't, but it's worth a look.
Is it safe to still do that?
With the grid mainframe gone, I don't need to worry.
How do you know it's gone?
No traces of any crack or proxy files or, well, anything for that matter. He has been wiped.
Brilliant. At last. What's all this?
This might be exactly what you were looking for. I suppose we can tell Jason he can go home now.
Actually, this is for me.
What? You want to leave?
I found myself in a destructive place. I gave up any hope of saving the world. I lost all dignity. Got a lot of making up to do, but hopefully I can do that with Jason's world.
You want to help them sort Thorncorp out?
Do you know a better man for the job?
I guess not, but Axel Quintin's still alive. What if he wants to rebuild the grid mainframe?
Trust you and Jason to complete the task. Brought down the grid mainframe together. Axel Quintin is but a man.
Thank you.
Your debt with Leo's repaid. How are you?
I'm better. I'm safe.
Good to hear. Wanted to congratulate you personally.
I didn't do anything. It was you three that stopped her.
You gave us valuable intel there.
You're welcome. What will you do now?
I'm leaving. It's far too quiet here.
I suppose it is. I don't know what to do next.
You could leave too. Go back to where you were hiding originally.
Hiding's for wimps. I've already made a fool of myself for falling for those television screens.
How are you to know that they weren't real? I'd done the same. You can still do some good here. Axel Quintin's still out there, needs to be brought to justice.
You suggesting that I should try and find him?
You can become an informant for us. For them.
Okay.
Aaron told me what you're doing.
I'm doing what I've got to...
It's fine. I get it. We're soldiers. In a world that's peaceful, we're not relevant. Ironic, really, that we fight for a ceasefire, and the only time we're in use is during the battle. Thanks for your hospitality over the last fortnight. May I ask a favor of you?
Sure.
There's a girl called Jessie Clark. In my world, her and Leo were together. Until he died. She may not know of his death. Find her, please.
I will, promise.
Thank you.
Right, I've got to go. If anyone comes looking for me, I went home. Alright. Goodbye.
So long.
Alright, chum. Robert here, and yes, I'm still alive. Thank you for helping me and doing what needed to be done. Congratulations. However, Quintin Technologies is not gone. Only the grid mainframe has been taken out. The mission is not over. I'll be seeing you again soon, Aaron. Sooner than you think.
Robert's slow run then.
Seems to be.
I don't get why he doesn't just join us.
Doesn't seem to be his style.
Anyway, we better get started. We should honor Noah's memory. It's time to track down Axel Quintin.
Agreed. Noah sacrificed a lot today and we should make it worthwhile.
And unfortunately, the Quintin Technology press launch was a complete failure, with confirmation that the operating system has now been cancelled altogether. But what is the true story?
Grid mainframe online.
Grid mainframe, how?
Servers rebooting.
How are you still working?
Activating the Cataclysm program. Releasing the chemical agent. Chemical agent released.
What is happening to me? I am your creator! You will obey me!
You should have listened to me.
still have lots of work to do, me and you. Come on, stay with me. Aaron!
Connecting information.